Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NURFARAHIM binti Muhammad SUKRI. My matrix number is 822A0906. I'm from FKP20 for subject UB120302. The purpose of this video was made for an article review assignment. 3 tests was given and I chose test 1. So, let's start our review. The title that I give for this article is Benefit of Self-Compassion in Dealing with Disappointment. The reason I choose this test is because the topics of disappointment is very relatable to everyone. Thus, everyone can learn how to deal with disappointment through self-compassion effectively. Now, let's move to body paragraph. The first question for body paragraph is, what is the purpose of the test? The purpose of this test is to inform the readers about the importance of self-compassion in dealing with disappointment. Next, for the second question is the intended audience of the text. The intended audience for this text is for those who have problems like the one in the text, especially teenagers. It is also aimed at anyone who is looking for ways to deal with disappointment. Well, the thesis statement of the text is self-compassion is crucial in dealing with the hurt resulting from disappointment. Next question for body paragraph is, what are the topic sentences of the text? The topic sentences for the first paragraph is, disappointment is a universal experience that can linger for an extended period, and self-compassion is crucial in dealing with it. For second paragraph is, self-compassion is involved 3 components, that is, self-kindness, common humanity, and mindfulness. Next, for the third paragraph is, practicing self-compassion may not easy to people, particularly if they have experienced childhood trauma or grew up in dysfunctional household, but acknowledge disappointment as a normal part of life. Inhabiting the self can effectively deal with it. For the last paragraph is, the internal family system, IFS, therapy identifies the self as the core or essence of the person. For the next question is, do these topic sentences relate to the thesis statement of the text? Yes, the topic sentences is related with the thesis statement because the information given was about self-compassion in dealing with the problem of disappointment as well as ways to practice it. Next, how does the author present the argument to support each topic sentences? The author presents the argument to support each topic sentences by citing a studies written by Christine Neff, a leading researcher in self-compassion, and also presenting an internal family system IFS therapy that identifies the self as the core of a person. Are the arguments convincing? Yes, all the arguments given are very convincing as there is research provided by the author as well as ways to deal with the issue of disappointment. For the last question is, are there any opposing views of the text? There are no uncomplimentary opinions expressed in the text. There is 2 conclusions that I can conclude for this article review. For the first one is, the main idea of this text can be related to personal experience because nowadays many people suffer from disappointment, for instance teenagers. Thus, they can cope with the disappointment by self-compassion. And the second one is, the information in the text is very important for students as the problem of disappointment is prevalent among students and it is a common experience. Therefore, students can learn how to self-compassion so that mental and emotional health can be well maintained while being able to protect their health.